Hey there, what's going on, guys? I'm back at it again with one of them update videos. It's a New Year's update. It's New Year's. Holy crap, guys. Happy New Year's. It's 2017. That's crazy, right? It's pretty crazy. I'm back at it again with one of them unscripted, nothing in front of me videos where I just stare at the audio levels going up and they go, ooh, and I talk, and then I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm gonna try and make it go for like 10 minutes at the most. If it goes longer, then I make an ass out of me, and that's how it goes. So how's it going? I just wanted to make a small update video talking about stuff, talking about last year as well as talking about the beginning of this year for the most part. So there you go. So last year was not great. Not to say I didn't have fun. I'm mostly going to be talking about my channel, by the way. I'm not talking about the year as a whole. But I will say last year I wasn't in the greatest mindset. And I do enjoy like a lot of the games I do, but I do realize that they're very long. They're hard to get into. It's hard to watch. And I understand that it's not always the easiest thing to get into. And I would like to try and rectify that this year. So that's what I want to really talk about. So I'm basically just going to be talking about what I'm planning to do next year or this year, and a couple different things that I probably wouldn't normally do, but I'm going to at least give it a shot. Not gonna say like full let's plays of certain games, but a couple things I am looking forward to doing in this next year is Tales of Berseria, of course, is the #1 thing on my list. Followed by, currently in January, I'm looking at 2 games, which is Berseria and Fate Extella. So, which is kind of like a Fate Muso game. And I'm not too crazy about Muso games, but I feel like it's something I want to at least give a shot. So, not gonna say it's gonna be a full series or anything, because I don't even know how to beat a Muso game. Never done it, but it is something I do want to do. As well, speaking of Muso games, Berserk and the Band of the Hawk, which is still a kind of dumb name in my opinion, but that is a game I do want to play on the channel as well, so look forward to that. As well as Nier Automata. What a fucking surprise that was. Wow. Never saw that one coming, did you? Akiba's Beat as well, and those are mostly the main games I do want to touch upon on my channel. You may see something else that I'm involved with on another person's channel, but those are the main things on my channel. So, there you go. So, I'm gonna still mostly RPGs that I want to do, but I'm going to try and mix in some kind of random games, maybe a couple one-offs if I can do that. Just to kind of switch up a little bit, because I do realize in the past year that like I've been doing really long games. Like I've been doing Persona 3, Cold Steel, and those games are super long. And I understand that, and I understand they're super hard to get into. And like for a new viewer, if you're like, hey man, that guy's kind of cool, but man, I don't really like that he's on like episode 127 of Persona 3. I don't think I'm gonna watch that, and I get that. So that's something I do want to try and change this year. And this year also is going to be probably pretty crazy. I'm probably, with all the games I stated out within like the first few months, there's probably like I'm probably going to have to slow down on uploading in general pretty soon. And I don't want to. Hopefully I don't have to slow down at like a large amount, but considering some things coming up and some things going on with like life and bills and crap, it is probably going to have to slow down a little bit, unfortunately. I don't know if things are going to be daily still or things are going to be consistent, but I do want to try and at least make them consistent if I can, you know.
Nice work catching that, dude.
Also, excuse my voice, I just got done recording 4 hours of Cold Steel. So, I'm a little tired. But I did want to make this update video. By the way, also with this year and with stuff changing and going on this year, I do want to throw out a little mention okay, listen, I never push this shit, so I'm gonna do it right now. So, I updated my Patreon, so, I also really wanted some feedback on it. If you, like, wanted to support me in any way, that'd be the place to do it. If you wanted to help out, I would appreciate it. And also, like, I wanted to add perks and, like, stuff, like adding people to videos, like adding names and stuff. And I added a few perks on there, so if you wanted to check it out and give some feedback on it, I'd totally appreciate it. If you wanted to help me out and make it better and be like, hey, I think you should, like, put this reward or whatever, I'd really appreciate that, because honestly, I don't really know what to put on it properly. Like, I put what I thought was a good thing to put, but I don't know, it might seem kind of narcissistic or egotistical, I don't know. But I want to, like, give back somehow in a proper way. And I don't know, like, this is all a ruse. It's all a way for you to support me a little bit, please. No, that's a joke. You don't have to, of course, but I'm going to be continuing to do videos and stuff as I've always done. This is something I love doing, and I hope with this year I can improve a little bit, because I feel like in the last year I was kind of in like a standstill moment. Like, I was doing long projects and like I didn't have time to do other things, and I have other stuff going on, so I had to focus down, like Cold Steel and Persona 3, like that was all last year. The only other things I remember doing really is Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which was pretty good. I think Trails in the Sky last year? Yeah, I think it was. So, like, these are all games that were like fairly long, and I'm glad I did them. But I can see how they're hard to get into as a viewer, you know, because they're so long. But hopefully, in this next year, I can help out with that a little bit, make things a little easier to watch. And I don't know, like, if you have some feedback you would like to see from me, or like things I can work on, you know, I'm all ears. But I would like to continue doing this mostly consistently if I can, like as a part-time thing. I don't expect this to ever go to be like a full-time thing or anything, but I love making videos, you know? I love doing this, and I want to continue doing it, but, you know, shit happens, you know? So this video is all over the place. I already know it, so I apologize. But, yeah, I just wanted to mention those few things, because with this new year, I wanted to at least try and, like, change how I do things a little bit, because I do understand where, you know, what I'm doing and where I can improve. But, you know, maybe I don't. Maybe having more feedback would help, so I'm gonna stop rambling. So, if you can leave some feedback or, like, support me at all, that'd be, like, super awesome. I'd really appreciate it. And also, I just wanted to thank, God, this is so spur of the moment. Here I go. Alright, sorry, I had to make a small cut there, because I had to totally make sure what I was doing. But, yeah, I just wanted to thank the people who have been supporting me through the past year on Patreon, because I know I don't mention it very often, and I just started putting the rewards on there. So I did want to, like, verbally say, like, hey, thanks for helping me out all this time. So, Kless, my bud, my boy, Kless, too much hentai boy, thanks, man. Akilef, Zavai, and James, I'm not going to say your last name, but thank you for supporting me on Patreon. That has always been a super cool thing that you guys did, and I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't want to make this whole update about that, but it is like a thing that, like, I may have to slow down in the future and all that. So I just felt like I should make a proper update video about it, but I also just wanted to say, like, Happy New Year. happy holidays. Happy holidays. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas or whatever you celebrate. And I hope the whole next two. I'm sorry. Again, I just got done recording 4 hours. I do hope everyone has a wonderful year this year and you all do good things. I didn't really know where to go with any of that, but you know what I mean, right? Anyway, I'm going to cut here because I'm already making this too long, but thank you, as always, for supporting and watching and all that. I do appreciate it. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you, and I'll see you in the future stuff. Berseria's coming soon, man. I'm super excited. It's going to be hot. There's a hot girl. All right. Thank you. Goodbye.